Historically, once you passed the age of 65, you were unable to contribute to superannuation unless you continued working. But considering number of people approaching retirement and wanting to put their financial affairs in order for the most beneficial and suitable outcome for retirement, from 1st July 2018, we had introduction of a new superannuation contribution named the Downsizer Contribution. The idea was to allow people even above the age of 65 to contribute more money into super if they decided to downsize their family home. And that worked. Lots of pre-retirees and current retirees received a good professional advice to understand their financial choices, sold their expensive homes, downsized and utilized the remaining proceeds of the sale of their original family home to add money to super up to the allowable limits, hence to improve their superannuation balance of the fund in order to improve their lifestyle in retirement. If you don't know much about downsizer contributions, I already have 2 videos on this channel fully explaining how this strategy works and who can benefit. Downsizer contribution to super for better retirement and downsizer contribution to super rules. This strategy worked so well that many retirees started to take advantage of this type of extra savings to super that the government realized the age restriction was just simply too harsh. Therefore, from 1st July 2022, the downsizer contribution eligibility age was reduced from 65 down to the age of 60. But now from 1st January 2023, we have another change to this strategy, where more and more people can benefit from this little gem to improve their superannuation balance, improve their retirement savings, thus improving the retirement income, standard of living, and subsequently enjoy life a little bit more. So today we will be talking about another update to the downsizer contribution that commenced on 1st January 2023. I will explain who can benefit, but also what to watch out for, so you can make an informed decision if this type of the contribution is really to your benefit or not. My name is Katherine Isbrandt from About Retirement. I'm certified financial planner and you are watching About Retirement TV, the place that I created to assist people preparing for retirement or those who have already retired to improve their financial outcomes, therefore improve the lifestyle for the rest of the retirement while ensuring that the money will last you for as long as possible. From 1st January 2023, the age eligibility requirements to make downsizer contribution was lowered to the age of 55. Obviously, we can agree that this is a great contribution opportunity for many and an easy way to add extra funds for retirement. But this could be an extra opportunity to improve other benefits as well. However, you need to be aware of possible traps and shortcomings as well. So first, let's review who is eligible now under those new rules from 1st January 2023. As mentioned before, the eligible age was reduced down to 55. This is the minimum age requirement at the time the contribution is being made. And please remember that the contribution needs to be made within 90 days from the settlement date. To make sure you understand the importance of this, let's meet Maggie and Stuart. They sold their family home on 2nd January 2023, their settlement is on 1st February 2023. Therefore, they have 90 days from 1st February to make downsizer contributions, providing they meet all other contribution requirements. Maggie's date of birth is 20th March 1968 and Stuart's date of birth is 3rd May 1968. Can Maggie and Stuart make a downsizer contribution? Well, what do you think? Please let me know in the description below the video what you believe the answer is. They're not 55 just yet at the time of the sale of the property, and they're not 55 at the time of the property settlement date, but this is not a requirement. They do not have to be of this minimum 55 years of age at the time of the sale nor the settlement. The age requirement is at the time of making the contribution. Therefore, Maggie will be eligible to make up to $300,000 downsizer contribution to super, as her 55th birthday is before the 90 days allowable contribution period. However, Stuart is not eligible, as his birthday is 2 days after the 90-day period is completed. What a shame to miss out on such opportunity. My recommendation would be to go back to the buyer of the original family home and renegotiate the settlement date for those few extra days. Just a couple of extra days provide enough time for Stuart to become eligible for the downsizer contribution as well. Please keep in mind that there are other downsizer contribution requirements that you need to meet over and above just the age rules. However, today's video is an update to the change introduced on 1st January 2023 only. For all further details, please watch the previously mentioned videos or just simply contact me directly for the full advice. I will also link those two videos at the end of this one to make it easier for you to keep on watching. Let's look at a few other examples. Stephen and Marsha, who are both 56 years of age, so they both already meet the minimum age requirements. However, they sold their family home on 15th November 2022 with their settlement on 15th December 2022. Are they eligible to make the downsizer contribution considering that they sold their family home before 1st January 2023? And now, Tom and Mary. They also both are of age 56, so again they both of the minimum age requirement for the downsizer contribution. They sold their family home on 2nd December 2022 with their settlement on 2nd January 2023. They sold their family home before the introduction of the contribution age change. However, the settlement is already in 2023. Are they eligible for the downsizer contribution? What do you think about this scenario? Who do you think is eligible to make the downsizer contribution and who is not? Well, they all are. The date of the sale of the property is irrelevant for the contribution rules. We are more concerned about the date of the property settlement only because they're of the 90-day contribution timing. As long as this is met, and that happens after the 1st January 2023, the downsizer contribution can be performed. So, assuming you meet all those contribution requirements, should you contribute to superannuation the surplus of your property settlement? Is superannuation the best investment scenario? Is there anything that you should be aware of and prepare for? Absolutely. This is where you have to make your judgment call, but this is also where all future plans and goals are essential to be clear, precise, otherwise you might find yourself in a little bit of a pickle. Just because you can contribute to super doesn't mean you have to do this, and that such strategy is really to your best interest. Please don't forget that once funds have been contributed, that money is stuck in super until you meet conditions of release, which in most cases is age of 65 or retirement. So if you are 64 and you are making such a contribution, the worst case scenario is that you have to wait 1 year before you have access to those funds again. However, if you are 55, that is a different conversation. We are talking about 10 years money being stuck in super before you can access it. So you better think twice before you contribute such a big sum of money to be closed off for such a long period of time. In saying that, no access to money is often a blessing for many, as there is no temptation to spend it. So your money can enjoy some hopefully solid rate of return and a magic of compound interest over that long term of 10 years. But if you have other plans or other financial commitments, plan in advance what is beneficial and what is not. So you are not trapped in a situation of having money but with no access to it in case of emergency or other investment opportunities. As you can see, every information counts. Planning in advance is essential. Please don't act impulsively with your money. Procrastination is terrible, but taking the time to understand the options available to you, thinking about what you wish to do, years you want to work, your earning capabilities, this is all essential. To make sure you do not make any costly mistakes, please just get the full financial planning advice. Our lives are complicated. Financial system in Australia is complicated. So it only makes sense to take advantage of the professional service that can assist you to get clarity around your money, your life plans and goals to achieve the best outcome for your best future. If you enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel not to miss my next video. And to learn more, just visit my website aboutretirement.com.au. There are hundreds of articles, videos and other resources to assist you in understanding financial issues for retirement in Australia. If you wish to have a private consultation with me, just use the button book a meeting and then choose the time that suits you. Also, if you haven't done it yet, please sign up to my newsletter to keep you up to date with all the changes that can impact your retirement. Now, the 2 promised videos with a full explanation of all other rules and criteria that you need to meet to be eligible for the Downsizer Contribution. Start with the Downsizer Contribution to Super Part 1 rules, and then continue with the second video, Downsizer Contribution to Super Part 2, who can benefit. I will speak with you in my next video. Bye for now.